guys, this is Nancy Valdez with Acting Out and Other Aspirations. I was listening to a podcast a couple of days ago when I was driving around. Sometimes I get bored of music and I listen to podcasts about just motivation, about self-discovery, and about how just to be the best me that I can be and go out there and live my dreams. You know, my dream is to be an actress. And I used to say, up until earlier this year, I used to say I was an aspiring actress. If I keep saying I'm an aspiring actress, in my mind, I'm never going to be an actress. So I stopped saying I'm an aspiring actress because I am an actress. I have acted. I have done the workshops. I do educate myself on acting. I eat, breathe, and sleep acting. I had this little side business that I started with my ex-husband back in 2008, and it was an industry that I'm not too familiar with, but I did know how to do it. I was doing it for so long that I'm really good at what I was doing, what I was selling, I was putting out there. I was really good at it. So after the divorce, after everything happened and the business broke up too, I was so afraid of doing anything different. I wanted to keep working in that industry because that's all I knew how to do. But that forced me to put my acting career in the back burner. Even if it was just a hobby at a time or whatever it was, it just made me put that in the back burner. And I did not like that at all. It was like I was depriving myself of oxygen. And you can tell I'm very dramatic, but that's just how I felt, you know? It's like I was putting ashes over the fire, trying to maintain it, trying to contain it. And this year I finally clicked and said, you know what? Yeah, I need to earn a living. Yes, I have a child. I need to be responsible. So I have my little job. I altogether just put aside the other small business that I had that was just killing my dreams. And I do believe in what we were doing. It was a great business. It still is. But it wasn't my passion. It wasn't my dream. I was good at it, but I'd rather do this, filmmaking. I'd rather give you advice. I'd rather have this my daily life, because the more that I do of this, the more connected I feel to the industry, the more connected I feel to my dream, the more I feel like my dreams are slowly coming true. And it's just awesome. I'm not getting paid to make these videos. I'm not getting paid to write the blogs for you guys, but I like it because I feel like I'm helping somebody. If I'm just helping one person, that's fine. That's all I want. I don't want people to be lost and confused like I was when I started acting 15 years ago. Technology has changed, so things have been made easier, but there's still a lot of information. It's information overload, and a lot of that information really pertains to Broadway or Hollywood, and not enough here for Central Texas, for people that are beginning to act. The people that you see out there have been acting for 5-10 years, you know, so they already know people, they already networked. I've been doing this off and on. The last off was 7 years, and a lot has changed since I came back, and I'm rediscovering myself. I'm trying to find where I fit in, and I'm trying to see what has changed and how I can work with those changes. So as I'm doing these blogs and these videos, I'm learning with you. So you're not alone. You at least have me here. We're both learning. I just know a little bit more than you, and I'm passing that information to you. And if you know more than me and I haven't covered something, you have something that you know, don't hold back. Send me a message, leave me a comment, let other people know too. Or if you have a blog, send me your link. We can link each other. So anyway, the purpose of this video is to talk about motivation. And that's my point. We are all unique. We are all people. We all make mistakes. We are all We all look foolish sometimes, and sometimes in our heads we're uglier than we think we are, heavier, or not talented enough, or just can't talk, or bad at speaking, whatever. You're always going to have that negative little voice in your head telling you you're too dark, you're too short, you're too fat, you're too old, you're too young, your teeth are too crooked, your teeth are too white, your smile's weird, your nose is this, your ears are that. Shut up. Just shut it up. Just shut up, that little voice. I don't know why it's there. I don't know if it's because back in the caveman days, we were just trying to keep ourselves safe. I don't know, but we don't need that anymore. Just put it to the side. You want to be an actor? You want to be an actress? Well, get up and do it. There are things you can actually physically do right now to get started in acting. And I have a blog specifically for that. It's www.nancyvaldez.net, NancyValdez.net, and it's free. And I have resources that are important and pertinent to the Central Texas, to Houston, to Dallas, to Rio Grande Valley, where I'm from. Woohoo, shout out. For Austin and anywhere in Texas, Nacogdoches, whatever. I try to find information so that you can find something, like a starting point, So that little criticizing voice in your head, just put it aside, I'm not saying to just ignore it forever. You might need it for when you have a role. Maybe you're playing a part of somebody that is self-critical, then yeah, bring it back. You're going to need it someday, but not right now. Your parents, your friends, your teachers, people telling you, like, you want to be an actress? People ask me, you're an actress? Yeah, I said I was an actress. I never said I was a model. Okay, I used to model, but commercial modeling. When I was 19, I was a baby, baby face and everything. But what do they know? People still ask me, like, oh, you really think you're going to be a Hollywood model or actress? I'm like, no, I never said I wanted to go to Hollywood. Like, my dream, my goal is to stay right here in Austin and work on a TV show. That would be awesome. I have a 7-year-old at home. I would love to go to work every morning, do a scene, do a show, do an episode, go home, spend time with my kid, tuck her in bed, talk about her homework, what she did at school, and the next day. That's my dream job. My dream job is just that. I love movies, but I don't want to move to California, to LA. That is not my goal. If it happens, and it happens to be an awesome opportunity, something that I'm really excited about, I'll do it, but that is not my ambition. My goal is just to have something that will pay my immediate necessary bills and do something that I love, that will make a living for me. I don't want to be rich. I'm not going to sell my little house as soon as I get a job. If anything, I want to stay here and fix it and make it be like my little cottage or whatever I want it to be. But that's my dream. What is your dream? What is your goal? Why do you want to be an actor? I'm going to give you a few seconds to write it down. Why do you want to be an actor? What is your goal? It's okay if you don't know right now, but now you have that question. Ponder about it. Go to the gym, get some exercise in. Usually when I do that, when I'm doing cardio or I'm in a hot tub, my mind starts working and all these questions get answered. I get epiphanies, So why do you want to be an actor? What is your goal? And what would motivate you to get started right now? What's keeping you back? What's holding you back? What doubts do you have? Are people telling you things that are holding you back? Are they telling you that you're not talented enough or you don't have what it takes? Because guess what? If you're not talented enough right now, there are classes that can help you. There are workshops, webinars. You can start for free online. There's a filmmaking class that was taught by Michael Caine. It's on YouTube and it's free. The whole video is on there. I think it's 2 or 3 parts. And I'm going to rewatch it because it's really interesting. He talks about how to act for film. He doesn't really go into the business of filmmaking, of the business of being an actor, but it gives you an insight. It's a head start. It's something to look at. Are you afraid of rejection? Because if you are afraid of rejection, you need to work on that now. You're going to be rejected a lot more than accepted. You're going to hear a lot more no's than yes. And I have other videos on how to audition and not feel like you're being judged. How to have fun at an audition, which is something that I thought would be so ridiculous. If I were to tell myself 10 or 15 years ago that I could go to auditions and actually have fun and not feel like passing out from nervousness, I would be like, you're crazy, lady. You're just crazy. But just find out what is keeping you back and find a way to motivate yourself. Filmmaking or acting, this industry, it's a huge ocean of possibilities. There's something for everybody out there. Yes, there are 1,000 blonde chicks that are tall and beautiful just like you, but there's something for everyone. You may have an amazing sense of humor that she or they don't have. You may be, you're you. Okay, so when you go to an audition room or go showcase or present yourself, be yourself. You're unique. Be you. Use that to your advantage. And then study up on acting and techniques and be an amazing actress or actor. If you're not the leading lady type or the leading man type, there is a role for everybody. And if you really feel like, oh, I'm just completely and utterly just Quasimodo or whatever, if that's how you feel about yourself, you're never going to get up and do it. So first you have to find that love and respect for yourself. Why do you want to be an actor? How can I love myself? How can I see that I really am talented or that I have something to work with? And the best way to start answering that question is go to professionals. If you go to a teacher and you go to a class, they're not going to lie to you and tell you that you're amazing. They're going to tell you. And if you find a teacher that says, oh yeah, you're great, you're great, you're great, you're great, then you might need to find a teacher that's more open and more honest. And I have a link on my website with resources of teachers that I have personally worked with that are exactly that. If you don't have the talent, she will tell you. They will tell you. If you're talented, they will tell you. If you have something to work with, but something's holding you back, she will find a way to help you break that so the true you can come out. So the more classes you take, the more auditions you do, the more present you are on stage, the more networking events you go to or mixers, etc., then the more your inner light is going to shine, and then that light is going to warm you up from the inside, and then it's going to just radiate. And it's an amazing feeling when you finally acknowledge and realize that you are talented. I would love to say that 100% of casting decisions come from pure raw talent, but that's not the case. Unfortunately, looks do have a lot to do with casting, but it doesn't matter and it shouldn't matter because there's just so many roles out there to play. And if you're really that concerned about looks or your weight or your height or whatever, then use that to your advantage. Use that. You can also do theater. Theater, you could be a man playing a woman and nobody will care. They'll cast you for it. If you're amazing, if you have it, they'll cast you. That's what theater is. And I love theater. I got started in theater. Theater gave me confidence. Playing in front of a live audience gave me confidence. That's what makes me want to work in a sitcom environment every day. That's my dream world. Because I would get to play in front of a live audience. I get to mix it with film. And I get to come home to my kiddo every night and earn a living. That's all I want. And if somebody doesn't find me or I don't find them, if that opportunity doesn't present to me, guess what? I'm gonna do something about it. So right now I'm in the works with my friend, and we are writing a script, or she's the writer, but we're bouncing off ideas on webisodes and of a film. So if you feel that the opportunities aren't pouring in, you do something about it. Do your own script. Be goofy, be silly. 1 minute short, 10-minute short, 1 hour long film. Just do something. Don't sit there and make a long list of excuses of why you can't act or be an actor. And if you do have that list, work on those excuses. Cross them off your list. If you feel, I don't know, my excuses were too Hispanic looking or ambiguous looking. People still ask me if I'm I get a lot of, are you Vietnamese, are you Hawaiian, are you Filipino? People hardly ever ask me if I'm Hispanic or Mexican, and I've used that to my advantage. I get to go to audition for Asian or Pacific roles, for Islander roles, things like that. So that was on my excuse list. People don't know what I am. Duh, that's actually fun. It's fun for me. So people ask me what I am. I ask them, what do you think I am? What do I look like? And then they give me all these answers. And it's really interesting to hear new ones. Like I got Samoan, and I got, what was it that one time? Oh my goodness. It was a really cool one, and I can't remember. I want to say Laotian, but I don't think I got that. Oh man. Anyway, I'm wasting your time. But anyway, it was fun. And then another thing on my list was, I'm too fat. I can't be an actress because I'm too fat. I was 19, and I was 30 pounds lighter then than I am now. So, hello. Yeah. Things change. If you think you're too fat, do something about it. Even if you don't lose the weight, if you're exercising every day, your confidence is going to boost. You might lose weight or not. I don't know. It doesn't really matter because you're perfect as you are. Just be healthy, Go to the gym, walk your dog, walk your neighbor's dog. You might even earn some, side income from that. You'll feel better. You'll get fresh air. Eat better. Try to mix in some raw veggies with every meal. Learn to love veggies. If you think your nose is too big or too small or too flat or too pointy, whatever, play around with makeup. Find a way to love yourself. You don't have to play around with makeup to love yourself, but I'm saying that's one of the options. Just, you're unique, you're you. Just get up and do it. Another one on my list was I learned English late, in the 7th grade actually. It was all Spanish from 1st through the beginning of 7th grade. So I had this really thick accent. And then I come from the South Padre Island area. It's Brownsville, Texas. So I had the Valley accent. You might still hear it a little bit, but I've been in the Austin area for about 17 years. So now I have a really weird Texan Valley, I don't know, Texican accent. And that was one of the things that held me back. It's like I had this thick accent. Well, I dropped the accent a little bit when I was doing a play. When I was doing my first play, I was the lead role. My first play, this director gave me a shot. Oh my God, she gave me the chance of a lifetime. I got to play the lead role on my very first play ever that I ever auditioned for. I didn't think I was going to get it, and I got it. And as soon as I don't know how it happened, but as soon as I was her, the character, that accent just floated away. I didn't know how. But then after that, I realized that I could do it, and I started taking some at-home lessons on how to drop the accent. So what I'm saying is, if you have a list of excuses, work through them. And if you can't work through them, then ball up that paper and throw it in the trash. There is no excuse for you not to dream, not to live your dream. It's your responsibility to make your dreams come true. So I hope to see you on the set someday. I really want to work with you someday. If you have any questions, if you want to say that I ramble on forever on my videos, let me know. Send me a comment. Send me a message. Send me a Facebook message. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, and I don't know, some other social media. And if there's a new social media platform that comes up, look me up. I'm going to have the same username. I'm going to try to be everywhere. But if you have any questions, let me know. If I don't know the answer, I will find out for both of us, and together we can learn. And if you have information, if you have some motivational quote or something that gets you motivated, let me know. Share it with me. I want to hear what motivates you. What motivates you to get up and do things? Just let me know. And you're not the only one. You're not alone. You need to know you are not alone. We all have self-doubt. We all have that voice in our head, and we all have that external criticism coming in. So you're not alone. But and there is something that we can do, that you can do about it. So don't forget to visit my website, www.nancyvaldez.net, NANCYVALDEZ.net. And I hope to see you soon. Break a leg, and please, please, please do something today. Do something acting related today. Bye.